What's up, Team Kids? How's it going? Welcome to our weekend preview video for this third weekend in August. And it is Love Week. Yes, I know I do that with every week because every week is awesome. But this week is Love Week and it's going to be incredible. I apologize if I start coughing. My body is not loving me this week. I'm getting over a cold. But I'm going to be ready for this weekend. Rally. Because I'm going to love my body. And I'm going to do what's best for it no matter what it costs me. I don't know how that works. But anyway, the idea of Love Week, we're going to get into that in just a second. But what is love? That's what we're going to be focusing on and emphasizing this weekend in the classroom. And we're going to look at the definition that Joe Whitworth has put together, which I just quoted there, which is love is doing what's best for another no matter what it costs us. And so there's a couple of themes in there about love, and one of the main themes that we see in there is those first three words. Love is doing. Love is doing. Love is active. And because of that, we talk a lot about love in the classroom. We talk about how God loved us every single week when we go through our Christian essentials in the small group time. The first one is our promise, which focuses on John 3:16, which says, God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son. And so there's a direct action connected with God's love. There's a giving. God gave his Son, and so he actively showed his love for us. He didn't just feel good things towards us. He didn't just have positive emotions towards us. He actively loved us. And so we're going to do that this weekend by serving two areas of need in our city. The first one is going to be Bite to Go, which is a subsidiary of Second Harvest. The work with Second Harvest is a ministry, I guess, of Second Harvest, although I don't believe they are a Christian organization. But anyway, they put together food kits for kids in our area, in the Spokane area, that have food insecurity, which basically means that they don't know where their next meal is going to come from on the weekends. And it's a pretty incredible thing to think that hunger and starvation and food insecurity is alive in Spokane. It just doesn't, you don't really think about that, because I'm guessing if you're anything like me, you've had a meal planned for you, or options for meals, or even things that you could be eating even when you're not supposed to be eating. That's a lot of our circumstances, but for a lot of kids, they don't know where food is coming from, and if they do know where food is coming from, it's probably not the best food that their body needs to prepare them for school and success in school. And so we're going to build some kits for them. We're going to put together these build kits, which just have food and items for them to take home from school, but we're not going to have to deal with any of that. We're just going to be building these kits. And so we're going to start the classroom time by doing worship like we normally do. And then from 10 minutes, 12 minutes into the service till 40 minutes into the service, we're going to head downstairs into the courtyard and do the building of those kits. So every group will go down there. We'll line up in our small groups, head down there together, and then after we're going to come back up to the classroom, and we're going to do another serve project, and we're going to write cards to our wonderful social service workers in the city of Spokane and the greater Spokane area. So our goal is that we're going to build 600 kits for Bite to Go and write 600 cards for social service workers this weekend, and that's kindergarten through 6th grade. That's our goal that we're going to try and seek after. So that's going to be right around 3 to 4 cards a kid. And so once we come back up to the classroom, we're going to each have an individual table with some craft supplies, some stickers, markers, crayons, so we can just write some personalized cards to these people. Well, I guess they're not going to be super personalized. They're going to be pretty generic, but they're going to be personal in the sense that we're going to communicate that they matter and that we're grateful that they have chosen to serve kids in our city. Because like we talk about, love is active, and even though God is love, as we'll explain in the small groups just discussion that we have at our tables, that we can show love, and we can show the love of God even though we may not necessarily believe in God. It's a pretty incredible thing that it's a common grace that we can actively show love towards other people. and yet even not even acknowledge who God is. It's pretty incredible who our God is and how He's allowed us to do that. And so we're going to love these people. We're going to love, no, we don't know who they are, but we're going to just communicate God's love to them, communicate that they matter, and thank them for the service that they give to our city through the foster system and through the kids that are in the foster system. So we're going to love people who are loving kids, and that's what our ministry is all about. And so that's going to be the major stuff for this weekend. I'm going to attach a couple videos in this. One's going to be a Bite to Go video that we produced 4 or 5 years ago. We're not going to show it this weekend, but it might be a good thing to help you understand what Bite to Go is. And then we're also going to, I'm also going to attach a small group sheet, but it's going to look a lot different than our normal small group sheets. It'll be on the table when you guys come up for doing the cards, and it'll just be an option for you guys to just have an extended conversation with the kids on love and what is love and how do we show love in the context of love, how much God has loved us, how do we respond to that love. So we won't be doing a loop show. We'll be making those transitions. We'll be engaging kids. We'll be serving our community and serving people, and I'm hopeful that it'll be a fun weekend for us. All right, if you have any questions, email me, let me know, and I'm excited for this weekend, and hopefully I'm feeling a little bit better. But if not, we're going to rally. All right, see you this weekend.